Hi guys, Glader here. Today I'm bringing you an update on the Phantasy Star Online project. Many people think this project got cancelled or was dead, and I don't really blame them. I've been slightly silent about it, but I've been working on things, internal things, library things, as well as a couple other projects like reverse engineering the World of Warcraft client, and that's going along well if you care to check that out. It's on my YouTube channel. Also, I had a roadblock that soaked up about a month, I'd say, of time, and it sort of discouraged me from continuing, but I've decided to change some design and move forward with what I can do. But enough about where I've been. Let me show you what we've got today. I have a network technical demo to show you, and while we have done some networking and we promised to show character creation, network character customization and creation, we don't have that ready yet. And it'll be a little laggy because I'm recording, so bear with me. This title screen should look a lot better than last time, but obviously that's not the focus here. Make sure this is turned down. Yep. Okay, so I've implemented authentication, server selection, random stuff like that. That all works, but that's not the point of this demo. I just happen to leave this part in. We're going to get in, and we're going to get into Forest real quick. Alright, so should look similar, maybe a little bit different. So it sort of looks like the old promo, except what I'm going to do in here now is we're going to bring in a second client. Yep, that's right. We have a pretty well developed prototype for a persistent instance server. Imagine a party, basically a group of people go in and they do Forest, like a party, except it's on an instance server, a dedicated process, whatever you want to call it. While we don't have like session transfers implemented from the ship to this or party creation or anything like that, we do have the core fundamentals of the instance server. And as you see, another player just spawned in. They don't show up on the party, so it's bare minimum so far. But there's other stuff. Don't worry. Don't leave just yet. We've got some other stuff here. So there's no prediction or anything. There's just some simple interpolation. And so it looks okay, but it could look a lot better. It's not perfect. And it wasn't the main purpose of this demonstration. So you'll see Force looks a little bit different. Looks a little empty. The point of this demonstration is just to show you some of the basic networking components of Phantasy Star Online and basically show you that they work now. So we have this door over here, and you can't really walk through this door. It's locked. But what we can do is, I have this temporary button over here because I don't have a model for a button. And if I click on that with the mouse, it'll basically be interacting with it. I don't have that set up for the animations or player interactions. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on it and we'll see what happens. Okay, so the door opens. And so basically this demonstrates that we're able to load entities from the server. Which, by the way, these doors and that button, they're not defined on the client. They come over from the network. We're able to stream those in, and we're able to send requests for interactions, which was what was clicking on that button, and we're also able to broadcast state changes, like the door. So we received it on both clients. And just to show you that this is a persistent world, we're going to load up a third demo. This might get real laggy. I don't know. My computer should be able to handle it. There's a couple bugs, so this might not work, but it should. Okay, so we're in. And you see that the door is unlocked, and that the other players are there. So I just want to show you that this persists. Essentially, if you come in later, everything works. Ignore that glitching. That's That's because I have it on a little bit lower settings. So yeah. The camera and controls were just for demonstration. Again, this was thrown together. Basically, this client, the demonstration that you see here was thrown together in a day or two. So it's not great, but it demonstrates the fundamentals. So what we have in this case is the door was already unlocked on the server, and that's to demonstrate that we can start with different initial states of entities or objects. And so we've got some Boomas up here, and while they aren't networked and they aren't really part of the demonstration, I wanted to show people who hadn't seen them already. Meleemaru made some really great, remade the Boomas, and they look really great. We're looking for animators because it would be interesting to see how much further, because these animations are similar to the originals, but it'd be interesting to see how far something like this could be taken. It's not critical because we do have all the animations. Meleemaru is good at that as well. But if you're interested, go ahead and shoot me a message, as well as, you know, level designing or anything, modeling, programming. So this is the same scenario. There's a button, doesn't have a model yet, and a locked door. And if we interact with the door, it unlocks on both clients. There's a glitch in the nav mesh right here, not sure why, so it's hard to get around. And so there's one more thing left, and that's a laser switch, I guess you could call it. I don't have the laser fence, so just we're using this door at the moment. It looks ridiculous, but it works. So it isn't animated yet, but it looks really good. It was made by Evilpixills. I think that's how you say his name. And it looks really fabulous. Very, very, I really like it. And I think the colors are close, very close to the original. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've logged into Phantasy Star Online. But yeah, so we have this, and it's not animated yet, so that'll happen in the future. But if we interact with this, we unlock this gate as well. And so that's the basics. Just to reiterate what's being shown here. Basically, we can stream in a level. None of these objects are here on the client. There's just like the static geometry of the forest. We're able to stream those over the network. Eventually, we'll make it so that they're streamed in as you come towards them and not all at once. This will actually allow for some interesting things like open world or very large levels. We're able to spawn other players, spawn into the world. We're able to receive state changes for these entities. We're able to interact with some of the entities, and then those interactions happen on the server, and something might happen, and those states are broadcasted. For example, clicking on the door. And we've got some simple movement implementation. It's not authoritative. It's semi-authoritative. I just couldn't... authoritative movement's kind of difficult in Unity, and I just couldn't pull it off. It wasn't working that well. And yeah, so that's what we have in this demo. There's other networking that's finished. It's just not really visible. You can't really see it. So yeah, that's the demonstration. I'm going to put out another video after this one, and it's going to include how the current progress for a level editor is going. And while there's no like real tooling for it, the process will be similar even when it's finished. So I figured I can demonstrate it. And if you're interested in the technicals and how sort of this actually works, then you should watch that video. I'll post that later. Thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to character creation and customization over the network, and then loading that character in here and walking around with it with other players. Probably like a little demo. That's really artist related and UI related. The networking is pretty simple. It'll probably be done in like a day or two. It's just the UI is what really is difficult. Not difficult. It's time consuming. And people are really busy, and I don't have those skills. I mean, maybe it's difficult. It's probably difficult. Difficult for me, at least. I really don't know how difficult it is for a seasoned UI artist. I don't know. I'm terrible at that stuff. But enough rambling. If you're interested in the project and maybe want to contribute in the future or even now, go ahead and contact me. We work really casually. We do stuff sometimes. Usually we're kind of dormant. So there's not really any pressure. So if you're interested in contributing, just let me know. Thanks for watching, guys.